the importance of understanding when turbulence is coming and communicating that to your team. Recently, I was on a flight over to the UK, and as we took off, the pilot came on and announced that, hey, once we got up in the air and we were going for a little bit, as we got over the ocean, we were going to experience turbulence. They knew it was going to be a bit of a bumpy flight all the way over, and it was. But I always take comfort when the pilot comes on and tells us that, because I feel like they know it's coming, and so it's not a surprise, all right? What makes me nervous sometimes, and I'm not a big nervous flyer, but you're still thousands of feet up in the air, and what makes me nervous sometimes is when it's unexpected turbulence, and all of a sudden there's a drop or a shake, or you're like, what's going on? Suddenly the seatbelt lights come on, and the stewardesses go and sit, or the flight attendants go and sit down, and you get kind of like, how long is this going to last, right? But when they know it's coming, and they tell me it's coming, I feel better. And I think as leaders, we can learn a lesson from that, because in our organizations, when we're leading, and especially if you're part of a growing organization like Service Express, you're going to experience turbulence. You just are. It's never a smooth flight all the time. If it is, I don't think you're growing or you're not trying new things, because when you're doing that, you're going to have turbulence. But I think as a leader, when we are doing that and we know there's going to be turbulence, maybe it's a software release, maybe it's a new strategy that you're rolling out somewhere, a big change that you're doing within the organization. All of those things, although they're great, they're good, they advance us, they come with some turbulence. And what I found is communicating that to our teams so they understand it, they expect it, and they know what we're going to do about it, makes that all go so much smoother. If we don't communicate that and we just do the new strategy or make the change or release the software, and we don't set any expectations that there's going to be turbulence and people don't know what's coming or they think it's going to be perfectly smooth, when it gets turbulent, then they get a little bit upset. They get a little unnerved that this is happening. And so I think we could take lessons from the pilots. When you know there's turbulence, you can see it coming, communicate it to your team. When you're going through it, say, we understand, we knew this was coming, here's what we're doing to get through it, and here's when we expect smoother air along the way. Try that and let me know what you think.